I guess it's called. That's an area. And
it's now called the Dusty Crater, right? Or something like that.
Well, there's a crater there now. So.
I mean, is it a depot or is it a fucking crater? It's a crater, so it's called the Dusty Crater.
It landed in Dusty Depot.
And so it changed the whole map. It added a gravity gun.
And also, I think there's low gravity in that area as well.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. That's so cool. And there's a clearly an alien element to this that they haven't really touched on yet, but I'm sure they will. Like maybe the next fucking season they'll have aliens appear from the crater. Oh, that would be badass.
Yeah, well, I guess there are smaller craters around the map that slightly change the map as well. To me, that's fucking cool as shit. That's something that PUBG obviously never did. I mean, that's something that makes me it kind of makes me want to get into Fortnite. At least starting right now, we're on season 4. If we get in on the start of it and at least try it out a little bit more. I'm down to get. I mean, here's the thing: I suck at these battle royale games when I play by myself. But when you and I play, there's a little balance there because I want to run out and get into the action and kill some people, and you want to be a little bit quieter and like actually wait and move around. So you kind of rein me in a little bit, and I kind of push you a little bit.
Yeah, no, you're right. I agree with that.
We do a lot better that way. Otherwise, I die within the first 4 minutes. And if I do make it towards the end, it's because I didn't see anybody. And when I do see somebody, I just get killed really quickly.
Well, and me, I fucking wait, and then I'm like, oh, I'm just still gonna die, and it doesn't work out well. So yeah, okay. We should. We're so fucking late to this game, but that's because we were both like, we're not gonna really do it. We're not gonna be these fucking millennial kids doing it. I kind of want to get onto Fortnite now.
Well, I've never been against Fortnite.
No,
I just suck at it. So, I mean, you and I had absolutely no problem playing Radical Heights. And honestly, we got to get back on that too. I'm pretty sure they've put more updates out since we played last.
And now they have a dildo that you can hit people with.
Really?
No, I made that up, but you believed me. That's how radical Heights is. Jesus Christ.
If that doesn't sell you on Radical Heights, I don't know what will. It's free, by the way, so you don't really have to buy anything.
Except for a PC, personal computer, because that's what it's on right now.
Yeah, but I don't think it's too demanding, so you could probably...
it's only $2,000 for a PC just to play.
You could probably get a
$600 people with dildos, but you don't hit them with dildos because they don't have that released yet on the game. And when I say yet, they're actually probably not releasing it, but they could. So
let's go from dildos to...
Labos. Dildos to Labos. That was... Oh, God damn it. I literally set that up for you.
It's fine. So neither of us, to be clear, have played Labo.
Absolutely fucking not. I'm not paying for that shit. It looks kind of cool, but if I was a kid, fucking love it. Science project, fucking awesome.
Yeah.
The variety kit is like $70 to start off.
Well, I got to say this. That's not worth it. I don't think that...
Don't be using double negatives on me, you son of a bitch.
I don't think that the Nintendo Labo is garbage or anything. I'm just totally not the demographic for it.
Yeah,
That's simple as that goes.
It looks fucking awesome and cool, although every time I see it a trailer, it's like they built that perfectly. The average American's not going to... Oh, sorry, I just said that as such a cultural piece of shit.
Wow.
I know, I realized it immediately after I said it.
And you're in Texas. You should be a proud American.
No, I am a proud American, you fucking asshole, but I only said Americans. The average American, Japanese.
Why don't you say the
British,
average human?
The average, Jesus fuck. This is where I bat myself into corners and I'm just like, no, I didn't mean that. I meant this. And then they're like, well, that's even worse. I go, well, I don't fucking know. I don't know how shit works. I don't know how PCs work.
Can I mention something? Every time that I go in the comments section about something regarding Labo, everyone is like, why are they charging you $70 for cardboard? Everyone is stupid. Everyone who supports Nintendo is stupid, and the Nintendo could sell cardboard to anybody.
I feel
you're not just paying. No, but listen, you're not just paying for cardboard. Yeah. There's an actual game you get with it. You get a physical, you get software with this that they spent a shit ton of time on.
Right. And so what I was going to say was, I'll finish real quick and then get on to what you're saying. No, I don't think everybody's is not going to build it as proper as it is on the video, which is fine. But I mean, you should be able to get it to the point of where it works. But
I don't think it's that difficult. They have very detailed tutorials.
Well, I'm a fucking idiot, so that's been clear on the podcast for weeks.
Right.
But yes, we won't debate that.
Yeah, no debates. Continue.
Yeah, exactly. No debate necessary. When you're talking about you're not just paying for cardboard. You're right. You're paying for the experience to build it, the experience to enjoy it, You're actually paying for the materials. $70, I feel like it's fine, but just not for me.
Well, you get a game, and then you assume this. You're buying a $60 game, and you're getting $10 cardboard.
Do you think if they drop it to like $40, you buy it?
I don't know. Maybe. There's the variety pack where you get like a fishing thing, like you can like fish. There's a racing game. There's like some kind of like variety like house. You build like a house, and I don't know. You have to like there's like mini games. And then there's the separate one that's the robot pack where you get like this backpack and you can control with your hands and your feet with the Joy-Cons, and that looks really cool. But I don't know. I'm still just not sold. But we're not the demographic. We're 30-somethings, and this is for I would say kids who can comprehend, putting some things together and playing a video game up to the age of I don't know, somewhere in the teens.
What I would say is here's how much it sold. I really want to talk about like the sales. It's pretty sluggish in Japan and in the UK. What's like worldwide sales of the first week? 119,000 units in Japan.
Okay.
The variety kit, which I don't know if that's the first one. Yeah. That sold 90,000 units, and then the robot kit, which I guess is the second kit you can buy, which is an extra $10.
That's $80.
Yeah, $80. That sold 29,000 units. So didn't really help them. I don't know if this might be just seen as like a failed venture for them. We'll see. I don't know.
I don't think it's failed. I think it's too early to say. I think they're going to have that original base of people who were excited for it and bought it. Those people are going to play it. They're going to give feedback. There's something called Labo Garage or something like that where you can kind of build your own. Like you take the existing software and you can like kind of create your own, I don't know, your own like experience from it. And I think people are going to start creating their own little cardboard pieces because at the end of the day, you can create.
You're not wrong.
You can create the cardboard yourself. I mean, you just take any box.
Okay, but then Nintendo's not making any fucking sales. Plus, the game has to interact with that, what is going on in there.
Imagine this. You get some kid who comes up with a really interesting and fun idea, and he uses that in the Labo Garage. He makes something really cool. He puts it together with some cardboard idea, and it goes viral. And then Nintendo says, let's make a deal, and that's on the shelves, in
and then Howie Mandel's right there to fucking just give you the suitcase, and you're like, fucking, you won, kid.
I should fly to Austin, Texas, and slap your mouth.
Your
mustached mouth.
You should fly to shut the fuck up. Yeah, let's talk about my mustache. I'm going to post it on the Twitter. No one knows what we look like. I say that, but then we literally on our description on the Twitter have.
I mean, we have links to our personal.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Twitters.
I'm going to post my mustache. I want people to know that I shaved an epic mustache into myself.
You have to fix it.
Shut up.
You look like Stone Cold Steve Austin met Dudley from Street Fighter 3.
Fucking asshole. I don't know. Labo sales, we'll see what happens. A lot of other people thought like, oh, this is a good innovative idea, and they kept it going for a couple of years. That what that was called? The Microsoft Kinect.
Ooh.
Whew. Yeah, exactly.
Never did anything with that.
Exactly. Okay, we got two more sections we want to get to now. We're going to start the play button on the sound for this next section right motherfucking.
Nintendo financial report.
Yeah, you told me about this past Friday. I'm literally I think I was taking a dump or something like that on the toilet where you normally would. Yeah, I don't know why I had to specify that. But, you were like, yeah, there's this Nintendo financial. This is Fred talking. Nintendo financial report came out, and they said some things that Nintendo wants to do at E3, standing for the Electronic Entertainment Expo.
Wow, you actually nailed that.
I know what the fuck is what. Motherfucker. I'm so glad you said fuck so early on, because I can just say it just whenever
I'm so pissed. I could have had if I was just patient. If I was silent for the whole episode, I would have a game coming to me.
Yeah, if it was silent for the whole episode, it would have been me talking to myself, which would have been the worst thing for people to listen to.
Yeah.
You did it for the people, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I don't know if most people are listening to this when they're driving, but I'd imagine that they would have driven their car off of a bridge.
Well, having to listen to me, yeah. Well, you're a real prick sometimes. You're the sly prick that doesn't curse. So, okay, let's talk about Nintendo financial rumors of maybe at E3.
Well, basically, things are looking a lot better for Nintendo this last year.
Correct.
Compared to the previous years. And they have some plans going forward.
Including
Super Smash Brothers. They thought that this was a good time to basically they held out on Super Smash Brothers, and now they're like, okay, this is time to drop it. Mario Tennis Aces, the Splatoon DLC that they're coming out with soon. Their online, they're going to let us know, I guess, this month about their online plans, which is great.
Is that what they're going to do?
I believe so.
Well, is it going to be any good?
I don't know.
You hope so. Yeah, you hope so.
We've been waiting for it. Yeah.
We'll see.
They're going to continue to make 3DS games throughout 2019.
Okay.
The only thing that they basically have it lined up like they did last year, where they have something different coming out every month. I mean, to me right now, it looks like they're kind of holding out on exactly what they're going to do for Switch. They definitely have the 3DS outlined.
Did you just tell me that they have the 3DS outlined as far as like they know what they want to do with the 3DS?
Well, it's not that they don't know what they're going to do with the Switch, but they're holding out. I mean, they're telling us there's some game called Dead Heat Breakers that's coming out in April. June is Sushi Strikers. July is Toad's Treasure Tracker. August is WarioWare Gold 2018.
Damn, look at the big brains on bread.
At some point in 2018, they want to put out Luigi's Mansion, and then 2019 they have the next Mario and Luigi RPG game. But they have not.
I guess you're right. They're doing some stuff, but I hope they just kill that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let it die. Kill it if you have to. Let the past die.
It's not going to. They're going to stay. They're here. Here, look at. Look at. They have the Nintendo Switch, which is like a great, powerful enough home console. It's also portable. And then they have a less powerful console, more than 1,000 games on it.
I'm choking on water.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, I can't even drink water properly.
This is like having a conversation
with a fucking stool, right?
You're an infant.
Yeah, I agree.
If you we talked about this on another episode. We thought it would be funny if Nintendo continued to go hard on the Nintendo 3DS. But honestly,
that'd be great.
They're not stupid to do it, because people, I've seen it again in the comment section. I have to read them. I have to know what people want. And they say, oh, it would be cool if Nintendo had like a less powerful Nintendo Switch. And everyone just says they have the Nintendo 3DS. So basically, we're all waiting for them to cut off the 3DS so they only focus on Switch. But there are other people who want something that's like slightly cheaper, like slightly lower end. Like they don't want to have this like $300 device in their hand. They'll have a $120 device in their hand. There's no problem with that. It's actually great.
Sure, you say that. I don't agree, but that's fine.
You don't agree?
No.
Well, okay. Let me say this. I do wish that we were seeing Luigi's Mansion on the Switch. I do wish that we were seeing WarioWare on the Switch. I'm not saying I don't want those games on the Switch, but I do own a 3DS. It's not that I don't own one. I have one. I don't know. I just have so many things. I can't play them all. That's all. But there are people who can't afford a Switch. And they've had a 3DS for 2 or 3 years now, you know?
I understand. Well, now you just made me look like a fucking asshole. The fact that like they're talking about so much at E3, or at least that's the plan from their financial report, that makes me so excited, because we just talked about the last couple episodes when they literally had the treehouse where dipshit. Where
they only talked about one game?
Fucking Pokemon.
That's
Silver, and it was on the 3DS!
That game, that E3 sucked. I was so sad.
Fuck that E3. So the fact that they're going to do all this other stuff at E3, I'm excited.
Yeah.
If they don't do all this, I'm not going to be disappointed, but I'm expecting good things from them.
Let me ask you this: last year was amazing for the Nintendo Switch. We're almost halfway through 2018. How do you feel so far?
I love the Switch. I want to get the new South Park game on it. I'm just waiting for maybe to drop in price, because I don't want to pay $60 for a game that came out a year and a half ago, or just over a year ago.
Well, most of the time you can get it like half off on PC or PS4.
Exactly. But it's like convenience fee, so you can play it on your fucking Switch and go anywhere you want. I get it, but come on, guys.
I just bought Overcooked for $7 with the DLC on PC, but I got to pay $20 for the base game on Switch because that's where everyone wants it. So
I don't know. I mean, I know we've already done the Nintendo E3 predictions, but like this report, it seems like it legitimizes the amount of content we're probably going to get from Nintendo a little bit. So just be excited for Nintendo's press conference.
I think there's a lot coming. I mean, is definitely room for games like Animal Crossing. I mean, Metroid, they still have some